Right then guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm ranking every League 2 club's home kit for the 2022-23 season. So there'll be a scale of 1 to 10 for every kit I rank, obviously 10 being quality and 1 being really poor. So yeah, let's get straight into the video. Starting off in alphabetical order, and we've got AFC Wimbledon. I think this is a quality kit. We're going to give it an 8 out of 10, I think. You know, we've got the blue and yellow, goes really well. We've got Football Manager as a sponsor. Hummel make the kit. They make some really good kits across the EFL, and they've done a really good job of this one. You know, they've got the yellow arrows on the shoulders. Looks really good. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Next up is Barrow, and obviously their kit is made by Puma, showed on screen. And they've obviously got a bit of a bluebird effect and design going through the kit. The sponsor doesn't look great on it. It looks like it's just slapped on. Not a massive fan of the design on it too. I think it's a bit over the top for a home kit. And yeah, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. Not a massive fan. Bradford City next. I think this is a classic kit made by the Bantams. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. It's simple, but it's really good. You know, we've got the clown amber stripes. We've got the black V-neck collar. I think it's just really good, and obviously black shorts, black socks. It looks good when they play a game too. Some pictures when they played against Doncaster look really nice. Simple, but you know, the quality kits are the simple ones sometimes. So yeah, 9 out of 10 for Bradford. Carlisle United, and I don't know what they're doing with this kit. Obviously, it's got a navy blue in the background with a bit more of a lighter blue design going for the kit. Don't like the design going for the kit. I think that's what really lets the kit down really. And yeah, it's not really a Carlisle kit really. When you look at it, Carlisle's a bit more of a lighter blue. And yeah, I don't think it's very good. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. Colchester United's home kit, I think it's a smart kit made by Macron. Obviously, it's got yellow and blue trims. It's got a crew neck, which doesn't look too bad on the kit. Blue and white stripes. And the sponsor looks decent on the kit too. And yeah, it's a solid kit from Colchester. And yeah, I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. Crawley Town are next, and I think these were the last team to announce a home kit. I think it was a day before the season release, which is not great, I don't think. But the kit's not bad in itself. Obviously, it's an Adidas kit. You know, got the stripes on the shoulders, on the sleeves. Doesn't look too bad. You got a honeycomb pattern going for the kit, which isn't bad too. And obviously, you got the sponsor, which is quite unique. So for that, I'm just going to give it an average score. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. Not a bad effort from Crawley. Crewe Alexandra, and I think this is another smart kit made by FBT, who have made the Crewe kit. Obviously, you've got the red and white of Crewe Alexandra, the sponsor of Mornflakes, which is a local company in Crewe. So I think they've done well with the sponsor. Looks good on the kit. You've got a bit of a pattern going on with the top half of the kit. Goes really well with the kit. The collar's not bad too. You know, it goes well with the kit, I think. So yeah, I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. Really good effort. Doncaster Rovers, and I think this is a poor kit from Doncaster Rovers in my opinion. Doncaster fans, leave your opinion in the comments on this one. You might like it, but for me, it very much looks like a rugby shirt. You've got that massive collar. I think that lets it down. I think the hoops is not a bad idea. Obviously, I think that was brought in by the fans. I think the fans want to see that back in the Doncaster Rovers home shirt, but also the sponsor. It's not too bad, but they've let it down with the colour too. You know, it's green, doesn't suit with the kit. 5 out of 10 for me. Gillingham next, and I think Macron have made another solid kit here with Gillingham. Obviously, the blue and white of Gillingham. And they've also brought in blue shorts and blue socks, which will look really good in game. I know Walsall have brought red top, red shorts, red socks, which I think looks brilliant. So I think that'll look good with Gillingham too. Obviously, you've got a bit of a pattern going through it too. Doesn't look too of an eyesore too, so I think it looks decent. The collar is a bit questionable in my opinion, so I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Grimsby Town, it's another kit made by Macron. I think it's another decent kit. Obviously, you got the traditional black and white stripes of Gillingham. In the black stripes, you've got a fish design from the badge. I think that's a really good touch. I like that. Obviously, you got the sponsor, which is My Energy. Doesn't look too bad on the kit too, in a white colour too. Obviously, the collar is a white crew neck with a red trim. that I'm not the massive fan of that. I think that lets it down a little bit, but overall I think this is a solid kit from Grimsby Town. I'm going to give it another 7 out of 10. Harrogate Town, and their kit is made by New Balance. They've continued this kit from last season, which they wore from the 2021-22 season. It's not a bad kit. You've got 3 stripes with thin horizontal lines going through the 3 stripes, and then you've got that massive sponsor, the Strata sponsor in a red block. Really lets the kit down for me. It goes really down compared to all the other kits too. So for that, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. Hartlepool United, I think Aviva have done a good job on this one. I think this is a really smart kit. You've obviously got the sponsor, which is Suit Direct. Doesn't look too bad on the kit. You know, black colour goes well with the kit. You've got the traditional blue and white stripes of Hartlepool. Looks decent. And then you've got the thin, like, red pinstripe going through the blue stripes. Looks really nice. I think that does good touch to the kit. And then you've got the little deer from the badge in the blue stripes too. I think that's a really good addition to the kit. For that, I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. Leyton Orient, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Sends a really good message with the sponsor, the shape with the mental health organisation. You know, it's a really good message. And if anyone's struggling with mental health, I encourage you to speak. And my DMs are always open if you want to talk, if you're struggling on Twitter and Instagram. They've got a really nice collar too, the black and the black collar and the black cuffs too. I really like that. And yeah, it's really classic kit. You know, they've got the checkered pattern in the background too. I really like this kit. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Mansfield Town, and they're another team that continue their home kit every 2 seasons. You know, I think they're thinking of the fans on that one, and they're trying to maximise how much the fans spend on kit. So I think that's good. They're thinking of the fans. I think it's a solid kit too. You know, they've got the one call sponsor, looks decent. The pattern in the background of the kit looks really nice. And the badge actually looks nice on this kit too. A bit different to the ones that you see on graphics, but it looks nice on the kit. So for that, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 for the Stags. Newport County, and I think this is not a bad shirt. And there's some good things and some cons, I think, on this shirt. You've obviously got the polka dot graphic down the side of the shirt. I think that's decent, you know, switching up with the home shirt. Doesn't make it plain, so I credit him on that. But the sponsor of Pure Vans really lets his kit down, I think. You know, the colour of the sponsor really lets it down, I think. And I like some other stuff on it too. You know, you got the black sleeves, you got the black and amber collar. So I don't think it's a bad kit in that sense, but the sponsor puts it down a little bit for me. 6 out of 10. Northampton Town, I think Hummel have done a really good job on this for Northampton Town's 125-year anniversary kit. You know, it's a bit different for a Northampton Town kit. You've got the white, and then you've got the red pinstripes going through the white, and then the red shoulders. I think it looks decent. I think Hummel have done a good job on it. You've got the gold badge, which really stands out, and really like that touch to it. You've obviously got the chevrons of Hummel too. So I think I've done a good job with this one. I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. Rochdale, and I think this is just a standard Rochdale kit, in my opinion. You've obviously got the blue, and then you've got the black stripes. You've got Crown Oil, which is in a red colour, and then you've got the collar, which is white. The collar lets it down a little bit, I think. You know, it's a bit too big, for my opinion. And then you've got, obviously, white trims on the sleeves. So it's not a bad kit. It's very average Rochdale kit, in my opinion. 6 out of 10. Salford City, and when you just first look at it, you just think it's a red plain shirt, but if you go into detail, there's a pattern going through the shirt, which is Morse code, which reads out Salford. I think that's a really good touch, really good detail in the kit. You've got the Talk sponsor, not a bad sponsor too, and obviously Castor have made the kit. So I'm going to give it 6.5 out of 10 for Salford City. Not a bad effort from the Amis. Stevenage and Exend, in my opinion, I think this is the worst kit in the league. It's made by Macron, and this is the worst kit I've seen them made this season. You know, you've got the red to black gradient on the kit, and then on the sleeves you've got the black to red, so it's an opposite coloured. So I don't understand that. You've obviously got the Prime Gaming sponsor, not too bad. And then the collar, I don't know what's going on with that. But for me, terrible kit, in my opinion. 3 out of 10. Stevenage fans, leave your thoughts in the comments what you think on the kit. But for me, the worst in the league. Stockport County, and I think this is a quality kit. One of the best in the league. Puma have made a really good effort on this kit. 9 out of 10 for me. You've obviously got that zigzag pattern going for the kit. Looks brilliant. You know, I've seen that with other few clubs. That you've got the Arsenal that did it a few seasons ago, and Stockport have done it. It looks really good. You've got the V-neck collar, which is in white, so I think that goes really well with the kit, and they've done a really good job on it. The Vita sponsor doesn't look too bad too, which is also in white, so it goes well with the kit. 9 out of 10 for me. Sutton United, and I'm not a massive fan of this kit. Obviously, you got the quarters effect going for the kit. You got brown striping for the quarters, which I don't like really, in my opinion. You've got the Angel plastic sponsor. Not a massive fan of that. You know, it's a bit too big on the kit, in my opinion. O'Neill's have made the kit, and really, it's not a really good kit if you compare it to the others. So for me, 5 out of 10 for Sutton United. Swindon Town, and I think this is a classic kit from the Robins, in my opinion. It's a throwback to the first season, and Swindon Town were in the top flight in the Premier League in 1994-95. You got that swirl pattern going for the shirt. You've got red, the predominant colour, and then you've got black on the collar, and then on the trims, on the sleeves. I think it's a really nice kit. You know, it's a bit of a retro feel to the kit, and for me, it's one of the best in the league. It's in the top 3. Another 9 out of 10 I'm going to give to Swindon Town. I think Swindon fans will be happy with this one. 9 out of 10. Tranmere Rovers, and I think a nice touch with the Tranmere Rovers home shirt is that it was done in the competition, and obviously a fan won and has designed the home shirt for the 2022-23 season. Nice touch from Tranmere, and credit for Tranmere for doing that, thinking of the fan base. I think the shirt as a whole too is quite nice. You've got that graphic pattern going through it. I think that looks decent on the kit. Like the crew neck collar too, not bad. The white of Tranmere is in there too, so for that, 7.5 out of 10. On to the final kit, and it's my side, Walsall. Obviously, everyone's been speaking about the Poundland sponsor on the Walsall kits this season, and I don't think it's bad, to be honest. I was expecting worse when we announced that Poundland were going to be our sponsors. It's done well on the kit, you know, it's white, it looks good on the kit. Obviously, we got the green and red collar, and then a bit of white on the trim on the sleeves. I don't think it's a bad kit. Obviously, we've got the saddlers through the main body part of the kit too. I think that doesn't look too bad, but compared to some of the other designs of the kits of other teams, I think this is just a decent solid kit. So for me, 7 out of 10 for Walsall. So there you have it, guys. So there you go, guys. I've ranked every League 2 home kits for the 2022-23 season. Let me know if you agree or disagree with my opinions on this. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you've enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.